Welcome back to MWE Clash, you guys, as we are now about to get started with our 8th match here tonight. Coming down to the ring is the man who defeated the newest MWE superstar, Paul Aeris. He is the German crusher, Gunther Jakob. It's like this. Paul Aeris defeated 2 WWE superstars, but wasn't able to defeat Gunther Jakob because it's like this. He's not like other MWE superstars. He's rough, he's tough, and he's built to destroy. I mean, look at him. But Paul didn't like the fact that he lost to this guy, so he asked, or cried, to me, Mutatron, for a rematch against the German crusher Gunther Jakob. So, I agreed. And tonight, Paul will get his retribution against the German crusher Gunther Jakob. We'll say it like this. In MWE, there's no such thing as a free lunch. Or no such thing as an easy or as a free ride. You have to fight, scratch, and claw your way to the top. That means you gotta have wins, and if you lose, don't just sit there and pout. Just get back up and fight. And that's what Gunther does best. And speaking of Gunther Jakob's opponent, who will be coming down to the ring right about now. Well, coming to the ring right now, there he is. The phenomenal Paul Aeris. Now, like I said, tonight Paul Aeris has a chance at some revenge and retribution against Gunther Jakob. Not only that, Paul Aeris hates how he's been treated here in MWE. Well, actually, I don't know what on God's green earth he's talking about. And he's a little bit confident at the fact that he's going to get this win. But if I were Paul Aeris, I wouldn't count my chickens before they hatch. But this is not going to be easy. And anyway, the bell sounds. Paul Aeris getting started with those punches and clotheslines to Gunther. Next snap by Paul. Paul Aeris trying to go for a stomp, but instead delivers a face crusher to Gunther Jakob, putting in those chops to the chest of Gunther. Putting in more chops and a kick to the abdomen. Paul trying to go for a grapple move, but gets countered by Gunther. Paul reverses. So does Gunther. And Paul reverses. Someone's got to make a move here. I guess Paul does with that spinning clothesline on Gunther Jakob. Not bad. Clothesline by Paul. He tried to go for some sort of a maneuver there, but gets blocked. Paul reverses. Nice flashback by Paul. Paul putting in those stomps. And now, applying a camel clutch on Gunther Jakob. Guess he's making sure that he stays grounded. Paul Aeris, well, picks up Gunther. And now, oh man, not bad of a steamroll there. And now he goes for the cover. Referee counts it. But Paul's like, I'm not done with Gunther yet. I ain't gonna let it end that quickly. Anyway, back suplex executed by Paul. Paul Aeris bound to go for a grapple, but gets countered by Gunther Jakob with that jawbreaker. Nasty headbutt to the back of the head of Paul. Gunther Jakob going for a running headbutt, but missed that one. Nice elbow drop. Quick elbow drop. Paul with those punches and a clothesline again to Gunther Jakob. And now he grapples again, hoisting Gunther over his shoulder. What is he doing? Ooh, threw him on the outside. Holy macaroni. I guess he's taking no shorts here. But Gunther's like, screw that, I'm gonna show you. But Paul, trying to be one step ahead of Gunther in this match, Paul putting in more punches and another clothesline to Gunther Huitzel Jakob as the referee does the 10 count. He grapples. About to set up Gunther by slamming his head over and over again onto those steel steps. Gunther Huitzel Jakob puts the brakes on Paul Aeris as he rushes back into the ring. So does Paul. Paul putting in those chops. Grapples Gunther. Now he's setting him up for a Hurricane Rana on Gunther Huitzel Jakob. Paul Aeris, ooh man, gets raked in the eyes by Gunther. Ooh man, deadly flashback by the German Crusher. But the German Crusher gets reversed by Paul. He's now working on the legs of Gunther Huitzel Jakob. Yeah, Paul Aeris wants revenge very badly, but he shouldn't let his emotions get the best of him. Gunther Huitzel Jakob poked him in the eyes, trying to go for a reversal, but Irish whips Paul over the top rope and was able to send him to the outside. Paul Aeris is not doing so well as Gunther goes on the outside. Paul gets back in. Guess he's daring him to get back inside, trying to kick him in the abdomen, but gets blocked by Gunther. Ooh, man. Nasty side kick there, or a calf kick. Paul Aeris, Irish whip him to the corner, going up on top. Ooh, man. Going for a PA splash, but gets blocked by Gunther Huitzel Jakob. Paul Aeris trying to go for a clothesline, which he does. Okay, Paul Aeris. I guess he's going for a nice jumping armbar on Gunther. I guess now Paul is focusing on trying to get this win as he grapples. And now he's going up on top. About to put in a barrage of knuckle sandwiches to the head of the German Crusher Gunther Huitzel Jakob. Guess he's about to put in one big punch to the head, sending Gunther crashing down onward to the ground. And now Paul about to set him up for one of his other patented finishers, the PA Face Crusher. I think it's the PA Face Crusher. But Gunther rakes Paul in the eyes again. Ooh man, trying to go for a clothesline or whatnot, or a drop kick. Ooh man, side kick to the face. And now Gunther Huitzel Jakob is bleeding. And now here's Paul Aeris, finally, with the PA combo on Gunther Huitzel Jakob. And he goes for the cover, but gets a rope break. Ain't that sad? Anyway, Paul Aeris with the back suplex on Gunther Huitzel Jakob. And now setting up again for a neck snap. This match is okay. Slightly intense, but it's okay. Paul Aeris going up on top again, but go for the PA splash, in which he does, and now goes for the cover. This just might get him the win. Now finally, Paul Aeris gets the win over Gunther Huitzel Jakob. Great match. Awesome match. Paul Aeris with the win over Gunther Huitzel Jakob. Not bad at all. But there's something Paul needs to know. On the next MWE Clash, he will face Gunther Huitzel Jakob again in a street fight, and this will be his last match. But for now, your winner, the phenomenal Paul Aeris. We'll be back with more action here at MWE Clash. Don't go anywhere.